Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, go today and avoid the packs and save some racks. Head on over, use code CC for 15% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are back today and we're doing gameplay, and we are doing showcase gameplay today. In fact, we're going to do, I believe it's going to be 3 parts of games. And because it's showcase gameplay, we are intentionally trying to show off a card. So we're not, these aren't the most back and forth games, okay? But what it is there's a few cards I talk about that I really like to use, and at times when we play some of these games, they don't really get showcased or really show how good they are. This time, this is what we want to do, and I really want to do this, and they're going to be full gameplays. So you guys really seem to like that the best. So we'll show all that. The card in question here is Christian McCaffrey, okay? Now, I know he's in a very expensive running back. I know he's very expensive, and I get that, and I fully understand it. And I know he's not 99 speed, but 96 speed, 98 excel, 99 agility, 89 catching, 96 elusiveness, 91 break tackle. This card is my favorite running back I've used this year. He truly is, and I don't even think it's close. Now, I haven't used new Marcus Allen yet, but this card, I love this card. He plays so good for me. And I don't use abilities on them, right? So that is the big key here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these couple of games. It's a longer video, No, I know. But we're going to see it all and watch it. So let's get into it. Exciting plays by him, watching him do what he really does. And again, showcasing and highlighting Mr. McCaffrey here is kind of the goal. So let's hop into the first game. Again, I think there's going to be 3. There may only be 2. It depends on the time. But run CMC, my favorite card on offense this year, without question. Watch. So we have game 1 here. King DD 1523. Again, this is, you know, I thought as I was playing the games, like, he was an okay opponent for sure. And I saw some comps from people say you don't really post a ton of losses. Like we have posted losses on the channel. We lose every week, multiple times a week. But what I don't want to do for gameplay is post people just running stretch and stuff. You know, I tie strong H wing. I don't really want to. That's not it's kind of boring for the most part. No, unless it's an exciting game. No, that is what it is. So as always, every game we come out, bam, we're gonna set up Most, because why wouldn't you? To me, the best ability, best X factor to have to start the game for sure. Sometimes it gets you in a bad position, just like that. But at the same point, for every time we get sacked or we throw a pick, we catch it 5, 6, 7 times, right? And if it's an incomplete pass, and it's an incomplete pass, it's 2nd and 10. Who cares? So half of the outcomes are good. Those half of the outcomes happen way more than the really bad half of the outcomes. So it is what it is. But we're gonna be running Ace Twins and Ace Close a lot in this New England Patriots. There's a guide on Madden Turf if you guys want it. I think it's pretty cheap too. But what we do, so we have Tyreek Hill with human joystick, which is key for the way I like to run this offense. We see McCaffrey in the backfield. He has no abilities there. Just a little drop-off pass. Again, sometimes you want to go get all the yards back because it was 2nd and 22. But to me, I'm always thinking in 4-down territory. How can I make this an easier first down for me? And by taking 5, 7, 8 yards, it's not a first down, but it works well. So right here, look, another bam, nice little possession catch. A little post route specialist on him. Of course, why wouldn't you have something like that on him? I don't know why, but that, you know, gets us the first down there. And he was showing a man a lot of times to me. He was doing a decent job with this. So like when he was pressing up like this, I would think, oh, he's probably going to be in man, and he was. And we threw that there. But that's Sherman covering Gates. I have no problem with that. A lot of times when you play, I play a lot of 3-4 when I'm in these formations. That's a safety. I don't really trust a safety to guard a corner out there, so we throw it. But Sherman there, he played it great. So look here, we're going to get McCaffrey in the open field. And I tried to cut back just to the right there. Couldn't quite get it. Should I have juked? Maybe juked, maybe spun there. But, you know, no real worries. And when someone does this, it gives me two ideas. One, now I think he's in cover 3. I'm going to be able to throw a corner out there for sure, if I wanted to do it. And that's exactly what we're going to do, right? You see cover 3, and a lot of times you know that that's going to be open. But take it. We're going to take it every single time. Every single time. You give me that space, bam, I want it. I'm stealing that. So again, we're playing smart here. Again, not much open there, but the last time we went to the short end, this time we went to the deep end there. Again, he's in man. He was covered. The running back was real covered. That corner route was really covered. Streak obviously isn't very open against man either. So again, it's just taking what's there. Tyreek Hill has provided us with a lot of offense. And as we get down into the red zone, a lot of people do like to go into 3-4 against me, which is fine, and I get it and I understand. And right here we have our audible set up to go into stretch. Now I said I don't want to do games with a lot of stretch, but when someone shows this look, I want to be in stretch. Because it's going to be a one-on-one so often between me and their user, most likely the safety. If their user has enforcer, obviously I would like to avoid him as much as possible, but sometimes they don't have enforcer on both safeties, so it's okay. If he was like, if he would have been the other way, that's fine. But here we go. Bo Jackson does take it in. CMC needs a break. You need depth at running back, so Bo takes it in there. Cool. 7-0, right? But it was a drive we actually had to work for. We didn't just get to moss him. We didn't break off one gigantic play. We had a couple plays. What do we have? 4 or 5 passing, I believe. A couple runs there. Not too bad. And of course, when we get the lead 7-0, I'm always going to feel really good about it. Because at that point, I know that if we have a chance to get a stop here, especially this is a seasons game, you can get rid of someone pretty quick in a seasons game, really quick. So we're gonna set up our audibles here. We do have Peppers in this game as well. He wasn't a featured card necessarily. I don't think he really did a whole lot. Did use a power up pass on him. He's played well. He's played very well. He has not played like a 600,000 coin card though. So that's exactly why I used my power up pass. I'll take the power up pass off of him. Best price comes down and we'll just get him anyway. But you know, he's going to run a little bit tight here. Tight's a great formation in this game. Now, earlier on when tight was becoming popular, it was a lot harder to defend, in my opinion. Now it's getting easier to defend. We see it so many times. We all see it all the time. So you just learn it, however you defend it best. Obviously, some people play it much better than the straight kind of copycat type of players. But it is, look at this, good run. That's just a good run. He caught us off guard. I don't think he has his identifier or anything like that, but you catch me in the wrong spot, you deserve to pick up the yards, whatever it is you're doing. If I get caught on a D lineman or even a corner or something there, you deserve to pick up yards. Now, one thing he did here, he was actually flipping his play. Not a lot of people flip their tight. But there's a little way you can sort of shoot that inside zone real easy there out of this big dime 2-3-6. You kind of saw it a bit there. There's a better way to do it, for like to intentionally do it. It just doesn't always happen. And look right here, Troy P is going to come through. Bam. That's him up 3rd and long. At this point, you've run tight and passed. Tight can be a good running formation. So now and you have to want to pass here. It comes out in this gun Taysom Hill package, Taysom Hill slot, which is the 2x2 set. Now, I don't know why he has the big fat guy in there, but I saw it and I was like, okay, I've seen this play before. I really have seen that play before and how it works with a 1-play touchdown. So we sort of tried to run over there. I think there might be a time here because I'm trying to run to it again, but again, I messed up. I'm running with Peppers. He's right there and we just don't get it. That's bad defense. That was really, really bad defense. He came out and did the same thing 2 straight times. I don't know why I was trying to set up so much other things to try and stop when you know he wants to throw the 1-play touchdown. I'm clicking around. I'm trying to adjust. No, just guard the 1-play touchdown. Put a spy out there and guard the 1-play touchdown. That's all you need to do, CC. They didn't do it. So, good for him. Honestly, good for him. You took advantage of a good play. We all make mistakes. We all learn that was a big mistake by me. We gave him a free 7 points instead of getting the ball back. Not great. But again, we'll learn and we'll adjust from that. Now here, he comes out in 1-4-6. You guys watch the videos. Do you know what we do when somebody comes out in 1-4-6 against us? Do you know? You know what we want to do? We're going to run trap. Now here we had Bo Jackson in, and Bo Jackson isn't quite quick enough. Bo Jackson is fast, but he's not quite quick enough for what we need to do. So we got to put McCaffrey back in. Speed isn't the only thing in the game. I know speed is what sort of matters, but acceleration and agility are really, really important here. So what happens? Different play. We get McCaffrey and we actually get to the hole this time. Now we got popped. Got an enforcer. I believe it was Sean Taylor. Okay. Look at him. He's backing off his coverage now. He's trying to do something a little different. Okay. Maybe is he really trying to blitz? Does he really want to blitz? I don't know. But we'll take our easy passes. Fine. He's not showing aggressive. I don't feel like he's blitzing 7. I'm not worried about him blitzing 4 or 5. But when you try to blitz 7, yeah, I'm going to play a little bit different. But look here, McCaffrey. Look at just scoot. Look at that scooting around. No human joystick on him. But did you see that little scoot cut there? Was beautiful. Picking up big yards. That's McCaffrey. That's what McCaffrey allows you to do. Here we go. We audible down to ace close to put the halfback zone weak in here. And again, look, what do we do here? Probably should have been a touchdown. I don't know why we stumbled or we ran into someone. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, but hey, it happened. But again, he's coming out in 1-4-6. You are telling me this is what you should be doing. So look right there, Walter Payton in the game. We just decided to pass the ball. Again, I don't think he's got the speed or the acceleration or the agility to hit that hole that I really, really, really need him to hit when I'm running a trap or something against 1-4-6. But he comes out here, very obvious look. We'll throw it to Tyreek Hill with human joystick on the bubble, which is exactly why we have him with that. Aside from punt returns, kick returns. But again, here now he comes back out. We have McCaffrey. He's back in the game. He's rested. What are we going to do? Run the ball. Again, we're actually getting through the hole. He's not hitting us behind the line. So while these plays are not touchdowns, they are still big positive plays. 2nd and 12 versus 2nd and 4. Huge difference. Huge difference. That's what McCaffrey does. Right there. Doesn't fight for me. He doesn't fight a lot. McCaffrey is not the biggest fighter when someone gets their hands on him. I admit it. But he's doing well. He's actually doing stuff. And right here, I think we all know what's going to happen here. He's just going to outrun everybody. He's not the fastest car in the world, but damn, he's at his top speed instantly. He feels so smooth. That puts us up 7 points. McCaffrey, the catalyst for that drive, honestly. I think without McCaffrey, we might struggle on that drive a lot. We really might. Or I'm going to have to go a much heavier passing attack, which I don't want to do. Now, as the year has gone on, you obviously need a running back for the way I like to run the ball and play with this offense. That is like a slight tick faster or as fast as the defense, or someone with Bo who is like 98 speed. Let me look here on my team, see what he has. Because while Bo is a fast card, and he is fast, Bo has 98 speed, 96 excel, 94 agility. So pretty big difference there when you're talking about there's 2 acceleration, 5 agility. 2 acceleration it seems to be pretty important for actually hitting that hole. But our man gets the ball here. You see the same play. He's setting up the same play again. So instead of trying to do anything, I'm blitzing him. He's not in a blocking formation here. He's not going to block anything really well. But we take the time out to let me get the ball back, because what he does it again. You got me once. You got me once. I don't know why we think that this is going to keep happening, because it's really, 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 really not. And there's a beautiful pass there. Beautiful pass there, right? Now it's 4th and 19. Big lesson learned for you guys here. If you have a one-play touchdown, that's cool. Take it, right? But if you keep going back to it over and over and over, it's not going to work. You're going to put yourself in a really bad situation. Sacks, interceptions. Both are really, really bad. Like we got Tyreek. Oh, I thought we could have a chance to do to do something there. We didn't. But again, we get the ball right back. It gets the ball at half, so any points we get here is going to be a very huge bonus. And obviously this makes me think that we have to pass. We've got 55 yards, but again, he's going to come out in 1-4-6 here. He's not doing the right things to stop this run. So what are we going to do? We're going to go back to McCaffrey, do a little spin right there. And he's not the fastest player in the world, but he's definitely quicker than a lot of people. And look at him score right there. No evasive, no jukebox, no spin cycle. Just him. Just him being him. His regular B spin is great. It's a really great spin. And then the agility and the acceleration really has, the computer has trouble cutting him off a lot of times. And that is it's a very prime example of what I mean, why I like him. So now it's 21-7. No points here. And to me, the game is over. Even though he's going to get the ball back, I'm not overly worried. You can tell he doesn't really... He's seen people play. This is my take on this, our opponent. He's seen people play. So he's picked up on some of their tendencies, whether he watches Twitch or YouTube, whatever it may be. He's seen the tendencies, the popular things that people run, and you can tell he's not quite understanding that if you're getting beat by a certain play or formation with the formation or play that you're in, you've got to do something a little bit different. Just bringing a safety down closer to the line doesn't make your run defense better. It means your safety can hit someone quicker, but that's not helpful when he's going to get picked up by a blocker. So just bad defense there. And here he's trying to do something a little different by audibling out. That doesn't really work. So we'll call our timeout, and it's 4th down. But what is he going to do? I don't know. Should you go for it here? I mean, getting the ball at half, I'd be punting the ball. This is a punt situation, because again, he's going to go to this same spread formation here. We're just going to send pressure. If he picks it up, cool. If not, whatever. I have no problem putting the heat on someone. But look, we just sort of do that, and he actually has the wide open first down. He has it, whether he runs it or he passes it. He has the first down. So he passes the ball deep. And he had all timeouts. He could have got the first down very easy. Take your first down, people, please. Now, we should have thrown Gates there. Gates on the right was so open. Bad read. I was looking deep. Field was just too short to throw that deep. So that's my fault. My fault. Bad play. We got sacked. We're still in field goal range. We only have one timeout. Not a whole lot I can do. So again, we'll just play it safe. There's no need to try to get 7 here. This puts us up 3 scores. 17 is 3 scores, right? I'll take my 3 scores for sure all day. And this is sort of how the games start to wind down and playing smart, whereas he's trying to do too much at the end of the half to get 3 or 7 points. We play it safe, conservative, and we end up with 3 points. If we would have punted there, we would have been at 25 or 30. We would have needed 40 yards. Maybe we get it, but maybe we don't. Maybe I throw a pick. Maybe I fumble. It could have been so many different options that happened there. Again, that's why you really got to play smart. This was bad end of the half. This was real bad end of the half for him. Within the last minute, he's given up 10 points and 2 drives to us. It's really not the way to go. You got to play smarter than that. If you want to win. If you don't want to win, don't play smart. But if you want to win, you have to have the game awareness. Knowing it's the end of the half. I'm getting the ball. It's okay if I don't score here. I'm going to try. Right? So what does he do here? He goes right back to this. And Troy P. God, I love Troy. Troy's so good, but he picks that off for us. I mean, that was me picking it off, but still, we saw it was happening there. And he taps out. CMC played really well. Game 2. Let's go see game 2. So we're only going to do 2 games. I just saw the clock and the time, and I don't. This would be too long. Game 2 of showcasing Christian McCaffrey. Okay, really, 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 really good. Really good. So we're gonna see even more of that here. We're playing Kyle the Show. Interesting enough. Not a big fan of me. I don't know why. I don't know why he calls me a big bald fat loser. Okay. I am big. I'm not a small person, and definitely don't have a lot of hair. A choice, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So again, we're always going to come out and want to do our same thing. We're going to come out, we're going to try to moss someone. That's just the thing. That's what we're going to do every single play. Now, last game we showed here, we did not get it off. Here he's coming out in 1-4-6. He's got, I believe that was LT lit up. I know we're going to have a little more trouble getting this pass off. So instead, what do we try? I tried to do something different there. And who hits us? Lawrence Taylor. Okay. Lawrence Taylor hits us. And so again, he comes out in 1-4-6. Okay, 2nd and 19. I'll take those chances right there, and we put Christian McCaffrey in the hole, and that's Ed Reed, who's not slow. Not slow. You know who's also not slow is Christian McCaffrey. I know he's not 99 speed. But how many clips do you need to see him running away from people before we understand that he's actually fast? 84-yard run? Something slight. Again, it's happening against the best defense in the world. We'll figure it out. We'll see where it lands. So now what we scored, it's great. Big play. So we didn't actually have to show a lot on offense, and now we actually have to make a stop. And I don't really know what he's gonna run. I feel like we've played before, but I really have no clue of what his offense is. It's either I-forms or tight normally for most people. So we still just set everything up correctly. Set up all our stuff here, and it goes to I-form slot. Oh, it's like, okay, I-form slot. Okay. Receivers. Okay, got it. Cool. I don't really know how we're gonna defend this just yet. So again, we're just wait and see. We'll watch. We'll see what plays he likes to do. Does he have a bubble in this formation? Does he like to run it even? Does he like to pass out of it? Is he going to run stretch? Is he going to run a blast or a dive? We don't know. So again, first play, let's see what he's doing. First play of the game most times is someone's favorite play. People come out in one of their favorite plays all the time. And he ran stretch. So by him running stretch tells me he likes a little bit of stretch. He likes a little bit of stretch. Cool. We can handle that. So he's going to come in to split close here. Most people, when they come in split close, feel like they want to bomb you early on. So he doesn't really try to do that. He tries to juke. We click on strafe, conservative tackle. Again, Troy has enforcer, but you don't always need to hit stick someone. Sometimes you just don't want them to get any more yards, and that was exactly that case, because that's going to put them in the 3rd down here. Cool. So again, we're going to set up defense here, because normally, like I said, a lot of people are probably trying to bomb us. So we're sending 6. I believe in sending 6 for splits close a lot. I feel it is a really good thing. And what happens? It gets home. 4th and 18. It is 6. He has to punt. I know he doesn't want to punt, but he has to punt in this situation. The little tiny box he was in on that drive. He should have stuck with the stretch or the I slot, probably a little bit more. That would have been my guess, because he gained 5 yards the first play. Why not see if you could get the other 5? I don't know. Why run the ball from split close? You're going to pass the ball from split close. That's fine on second down, but running the ball from split close there on the second down was just not the right call. Why wouldn't you run your best run? You shouldn't run your fourth best run, or whatever it may be. So McCaffrey here, he is in a big nickel over G, Tampa 2 look. I imagine he's adjusting out of it a lot, setting up certain things. But if he's not, we're going to try and bomb him. That's just fair. We're going to try and bomb him here. So we set up a nice little bomb here. We see it was cover 2. And he actually has it done really well. So we're just going to playmaker Tyreek back. Get him in open space. Avoid the enforcer. Always avoid the damn enforcer, people. Do not run into these enforcers. They're going to kill you. So we get yards there. And then he said, oh, I'm done with over G. I want to go back to 146. Okay, so he goes back to 146. And there's Christian McCaffrey. That's 7 more points. Beautiful. Beautiful run right there. That was beautiful. But that is going to end our video. Good length of time. Good showcase of McCaffrey. Love him. Go pick him up if you can afford him. If you can't, wait. Power up pass, maybe. I know his undercards are expensive. I'll see you guys next time. Almost at level 86. I'm out. Peace.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling.